No one, you're not gonna wake up from the dead. So you should always live that life that you always wanted to live. Back to my YouTube channel. It's a girl Brittany, and I'm back on a little video. And if you're new to the channel, hey, how are you? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe for new content. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch this lit video. In today's video, if you read by the title, I'm gonna be doing a how to love yourself video. Like, we're going to be talking, so grab a pen and a paper because we're going to be talking, and you're going to be taking notes from me because thing that I got on the list. Oh, I forgot to. So I wrote the things on a book because I'm scared I might forget things. And we wanna talk things that have order. Now, but 1 minute we're talking about self-love. The next thing we're talking about appreciate your acceptance. Yeah, you so we want to go in order. So this video is going to be having a lot of self things. So be prepared. Yeah, so let's get straight into the video. Called self-love. What is self-love? Self-love is more than what you see in the mirror. You love yourself for who you are. And step one into having self-love is accepting who you are, learning to understand that okay, this is me, and I cannot change myself for anyone else because I love me for me. Love me is that being the person that you are, learning to understand that I gotta love myself. If I don't love myself, no one's going to love you, and that those are facts. Because if you don't learn to love yourself, no one's going to come from heaven and say, my girl, I'm gonna love you. Learn to love yourself first, and then that's when you can start learning to love other people. You cannot expect to love other people yet you don't love yourself. That doesn't make sense. It's like trying to add 1 + 1 = 12. It doesn't make sense. Start by loving yourself. That's the very first step. Step 2, self-esteem. What is a self-esteem? Self-esteem is the way how you feel about yourself. It's the way how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself. Understand and go to, okay, I love myself and I love myself. Preach, sister, preach. Yes, I shall preach. Like, having a good self-esteem is very important because you can easily boost yourself. You can easily do a lot of things. Like, you have a good self-esteem, man. You know the vibes. Like, you understand. Having a good self-talk with yourself. Having a good having a good self-talk, it's really important because you learn to tell yourself that I'm the girl and I am the girl that I wanted to be and I shall be that girl. You always tell yourself, you always talk to yourself, you always give yourself self-motivation, you always boost yourself. When people don't want to boost you, boost yourself. You tell yourself that, baby, you're beautiful. You give yourself self-affirmations. You tell yourself that I love you, girl, I love you, you love me, we love each other. You're telling yourself, your inner self, that, baby, you're the best girl out there. No one's going to change you, and no one shall change you because you're unchangeable. You're an unstoppable force. Having a good self-talk, learning to talk to yourself, learning to tell yourself that you appreciate yourself really helps you a lot. Like, just learn to be that girl. Learn to talk to yourself and be like, hey, wait, now you look beautiful. Learn to talk to yourself because some things you don't need to tell people. Some things you need to talk to yourself to understand yourself better. About it's self-worth. It's like it's the biggest thing here. Self-worth, it's the biggest thing that we're going to be talking about because having self-worth, it's really important because you understand your worth. When you're in a certain position or a certain friendship or relationship whereby you're not loved, you can understand what's in there. I'm not being worthed here. They're not showing me my importance, so I need to move out. Learning to know your self-worth, it's very important because you know that you're more than a million, baby. You cannot be entertaining people that don't even love you. Learning to have self-worth, it's very important. You can easily tell yourself that I'm not appreciated here and I can get away. Learning to have self-worth makes you, like, when you have self-worth, you're the big boss because you know what you're worth of. You're not worth 50 cents. You're worth more than that. You're worth like 1 billion. So having self-worth, it's good. Like, y'all should have self-worth. Y'all should have self-talks. You need to have that engine that, like, no one tells you this. So you can tell yourself that I am the girl that I am the girl and I'll always be that girl that I wanted to be because that's on per, girl. Get that bag. Secure the bag because you are the girl. You are that girl. You're an influencer. You know. To have goals, it's very important. Like, it's very important because, like, in fact, you should have a vision board. Like, I do have a vision board. Yeah, I do have a vision board. A vision board will help you understand where you are with your goals. It helps you know what you should secure. It helps you understand because, okay, at this point in life I should be doing 1 2 3, 1 2 3. That's what I should be doing. So you should learn to have a vision board. It helps you secure goals. Remember, when you're having goals, right? When you set goals that are realistic. Like, set goals that make sense. Good, even if other people read your goals, they'll be like, no, this girl has a future. You can't be having goals like, I wanna have a Rolls Royce in 3 years. From where, my girl? From where? I understand what you want to be. You have that creativity mind, but sometimes that's to be realistic. Oh, Royce, from where? I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like, with what money? My girl, you stay in high school. Like, you should have short-term goals and long-term goals. Like, if you're planning to have a Royce, that should be like a long-term goal, something that you're looking to in 12 years. You cannot say you want to have a Royce in 3 years. Guys, no. And learning to have realistic goals, learning to understand that, okay, in these goals that I'm setting for myself, I can actually achieve them. Not setting goals that you after 3 years you'll be like, what was I writing? Was I okay? Should have goals. Don't be like, don't copy other people's goals. Just because your friend says she wants an iPhone 14 Pro Max, now you also want it. Learn to have goals that you will be able to achieve. Learn to have goals that you actually like. Learn to have goals that you be like, I am the girl that I am because I am the girl that I am. You know, learn to have goals. Learn to be realistic. Learn to have short-term goals and learn to have long-term goals. You cannot put that Royce example in a short-term goal. That doesn't make sense. Learn to have goals, because the more you have goals, the more you have a future, but the more you know, Guti, this is what I want for my life. This is the kind of life that I set for myself, and no one's going to change that, because yes, I wrote that. So basically, having goals really means a lot, you know. Yeah. Remember, Guti, we live once now. After you dead, no, you're not gonna wake up from the dead. So you should always live that life that you always wanted to live. Live your life like it's your last day on earth, but don't do extreme things. Like, be normal at the same time being, yeah. Learn to have realistic goals. No, learn to have realistic goals. Learn to live life. Learn to make yourself happy. Learn to put your happiness first, because once you dead, baby. We're not gonna when you dead, you're not gonna wake up from the dead and be like, I wanna live another life, a part two of my life. You dead. So you might as well just do what makes you happy, because people are gonna be like, people are gonna constantly talk and talk. They're like, So do what makes you happy, my girl. If eating worms make you happy, do it. If eating flowers makes you happy, do it, because the tomorrow is not prepared. Tomorrow is not insured, you know. Looks like we have come to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe for new content. Don't forget to tell your friend to tell a 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 friend to subscribe at my YouTube channel. Do you understand that? I'm joking. But anyway, don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe. Don't forget to share. And yeah, till next time, till we meet again, and love and light. To say thank you so much for 33 subscribers. I really appreciate it. All 33 of you. Thank you. You see, before March comes, before April comes, we should hit 50 subscribers. We should hit 50 subscribers, babies, because we have been doing well for ourselves, right? 7 more to go till we hit 14. Yeah. So okay, now I'm going. Bye. It's you.